Okay, I have my testing and injection area in my foster room. Every morning I get out 2 syringes. That helps me know whether or not I've given my injections for that day. I also keep a documented list of all the blood glucose readings, anything extraordinary like yesterday I went to the groomers, today I was gone for a few hours, and then all my supplies here. This is peanut butter that I use for giving him his injection. On here I have this pad that is a sticky pad so his feet catch on it, but then I can also peel it back and there's a cutting board, and I will smear the peanut butter on there ever so, a very, very thin layer, and I let it dry a little. So he has to work licking it up while I give him his injection. I used to sort of have to do that when I started out with the blood glucose tests, but he's now used to the idea that after he gets his testing done, he's going to get his meal, and that makes it all worth it for him. I'm getting ready to test Butter's blood glucose. Here I have a rice sock. Inside is just plain old rice, raw rice. Inside a baby sock tied off. Vaseline, a meter with the 1 test strip just setting in there. It's not pushed in all the way until I'm ready to use it. The bottle with the test strips in it, and the next one out just in case I have an issue and I need to hurry up and get one in while I still have the dog up. My Genteel lancet with the fresh needle. The Genteel, you prime it by pushing it down like that, and then you go ahead and you warm up the area that you're going to be doing the blood glucose. Put a tad of Vaseline on your finger and rub it in the area. Then you go ahead and you use your Genteel, holding it in the spot firmly and keeping your thumb over the dot. And then you can release it and keep your thumb closed over the dot. That helps with the suction between the dog's skin and the device. Then when you're done and you think you got all the blood you need, because you can see through here, you can release that and move the Genteel, and then take your meter, which you should have already pushed in, and there's a number that will come up. It says 35. This particular bottle requires it to be 35 as well. I've had some that said 6, some that said 9, but this bottle says 35, and you can always move it if you need to. Say you put it in there and it says 6 because you were on another bottle, then you can go ahead and move the meter to the correct number. I always also keep a record of the times and the blood glucose number and how much he ate, if he had any extra meds, if there's any unusual activity, like yesterday he went to the groomers, today I took DJ to the vet, and Butters was left alone for 3 hours, and he has a lot of issue when I'm not around or when DJ's not around, so his blood glucose gets a little off kilter. Okay, now we're getting ready to test Butters' blood glucose. This is the face of a perfect little foster who's diabetic, but he's perfect just the same. Yes, you are. I just warmed up his rice sock in the microwave for 27 seconds. It's still a little warm right now, but this is the area that I do his blood testing from time to time. It gets a little long. I have a little shaver close by that I can keep it. He doesn't take too well to my doing it on his elbow or on his toe pads or in his mouth, and I can't do his ears because he's just got so much hair. So I just warm this up a little bit. I have all my stuff out. My rice sock, my Vaseline, my meter bottle with an extra strip, my meter with a strip placed in it, and my Genteel lancet. Genteel lancet's ready. I get a little dab of Vaseline on my finger. I push the strip into the meter and I make sure that it says the number that's on the bottle. In this case, it's 35. Then I put a little bit of Vaseline in the area that I'm going to be testing. It's nice and warm. Then I take the Genteel and I put it on the area I want to test. And I keep my thumb over the round black circle the entire while I'm sucking the blood out. So I will release it now and keep my finger, my thumb, over that black dot. And I can see through the plastic that I'm getting a good dot. And it has a nice suction. So I got a nice dot. I'll release it, move it, and you can see there's a nice blood droplet. Then I take the meter and I just suck it up. I do not scoop it, and it will beep when it's got all the blood in it needs. And then I wait, and it says he's 235 right now. He's a little anxious right now, so that's sort of high for right now. And now, if it were morning time, after his blood glucose, he would get to have his meal. But today I'm just doing this for the benefit of the video. But after the test, he gets his meal. I also note that today, 235 was his blood glucose. Amazon, what time is it?
It's 1:32 p.m.
And it's 1:30
Enjoy your afternoon.
in the afternoon. And that's what we do.